We've all been there. You wake up in the morning feeling ready to start the day, but right when you move, you feel that intense muscle pain from the workout you had the day before. This can be frustrating and can limit you from doing daily activities, and this phenomenon is also known as DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness. And today I'm going to show you how you can enhance muscle recovery so you can finally start walking again after your leg days or laugh properly after you've trained your abs. And that is so that you don't have to lay in bed all day long because you're too afraid to move. And when you enhance that recovery, you're also making sure that your muscles get recovered properly before you start your next training session. Because if you're, for example, running a push-pull leg split or a full body training split, this can be a lifesaver, since sometimes I have experienced that I just still feel pain after a few days of training, and this often hinders me from going all out. Now, it would be stupid to have to spend tens of thousands of minutes to enhance that recovery, and that's why I'm going to give you a few simple tricks that you can use, of which I guarantee you that you can at least fit one into your schedule. So make sure that you watch all of them, because you might find something that works best for you. That being said, let's dive right into it. Now, as a base, you'll need to consume enough protein and get the right amount of sleep, because these two will be the most important factors when it comes to building muscle. Now, I've already made some videos about it, which you can watch by clicking the card or the link in the description. And the key of recovery is that we need to look at a few simple tricks that can increase the blood flow, because that is what is going to help you get rid of the waste that your cells have produced and provide them with the nutrients and such that they need. So what would help increasing that blood flow? Well, apparently the last thing that you want to do when you're aching is sit still. A systematic review looked at the effectiveness of active recovery on muscle recovery. But what is active recovery, you might ask? Well, it's basically still doing exercise, but at a much lighter rate, so not that intense, to increase the blood flow to your muscles so they recover faster. This might not be the most fun to start with, but it definitely works, because the review looked at a ton of different studies, and while they all use different types of active recovery methods, the results are basically the same. They all had a positive impact on performance, and some of them even decreased blood lactate concentration, which is often one of the causes of muscle soreness. But the authors of this review also mentioned that this was not a reliable recovery marker. You'll notice that after doing this, you're going to be able to move again quite freely. But how would you exactly execute that active recovery? Well, the average time of these trainings throughout these studies were about 6 to 10 minutes, so that should be your target when looking at the time. So for your legs, for example, you can go for a little jog of about 6 to 10 minutes. You still need to put in some effort, so breaking a light sweat is advised, but not as much as you usually would. But this begs the question: what about arms, chest and back, for example? And this is going to be a more difficult one, and I'd say the best option is to just lift some relatively light weights to get the blood flowing. But what if you don't just want to drive to the gym to just lift weights for 6 to 10 minutes? The first option would be to include this in your other training sessions, but if you can't do this, you might want to look for some easy exercise variations of basic bodyweight exercises. For example, you can do push-ups, but if they're too hard, you can do them against the wall and get the blood flowing that way. For abs, you can, for example, do some light short planking, and the list goes on. But what if this doesn't really fit your schedule? Well, according to this article, massage was said to be the most effective in treating DOMS. So if you can massage these spots yourself, you can just massage them while, for example, watching TV. However, this article references studies with massages that lasted up to 20 to 30 minutes. And this is a long time, but as I've said before, you can do this while watching TV and the time would just fly by right away. But what if you can't reach those spots? Well, you can ask someone else, but there is a big chance that they won't actually have the time nor want to do it for you. Well, if that's the case, you're going to have to find another way by, for example, using a foam roller or a tennis ball for more deep spots. Now, this doesn't have to be 20 minutes. You should already feel a difference in about 10 short minutes. Now, there is a solution to this, but more on that later on. Now, if you don't know how to massage properly, you can basically use your thumb and your other fingers to rub around the area that hurts the most. It's best to be kind of rough with this, so you can really massage that muscle, and that should do the trick. And before we go any further, please remember to smash that like button for more cute cat pictures and subscribe for more helpful content like this. Now, some days you might not even have the time to massage yourself, or you just can't do it yourself. Well, to battle this we can use either something cold or heat something up. This trial looked at the effectiveness of cold water immersion and it found that it did increase recovery, but now what is this cold water immersion and why does it work? Well, it's basically just immersing yourself into cold water. So either a cold bath or a cold shower should do the trick, and this is mostly done right after exercise, so this is more a way of actually preventing DOMS instead of treating it. So after your trainings you might want to first let the cold water flow for a while during your shower, and in these studies they immerse themselves for about 10 minutes, and this does seem to give great results, but you can always start with 1 minute, gradually increasing it over time. Now, why does it work? Well, the coldness basically causes your veins to temporarily close themselves down for a little, causing it to restrict blood flow for a while decreasing the swelling. But when that coldness goes away, the veins suddenly expand more than before and thus lead to an increase in blood flow. Now, coldness is mostly used to reduce inflammation, but since we're inflaming our muscles by training them, this can help get rid of that faster and thus increase the rate of repairing muscle. Now, I know for sure that most of you don't really want to do this, and fair enough, I don't really like doing them myself. So luckily for us, we can also use heat for recovery. Now, using heat is mostly done after you've already got DOMS, because heat allows us to relax the muscle and also increases that blood flow. And this research article, for example, found that heat therapy can increase muscle recovery. So if you've got some sort of clay or heating pad laying around, you can put it on the painful area while, for example, watching TV, browsing the web or anything else. Now I'm going to rank all of them from most effective to least effective, but that doesn't mean that the last one isn't effective at all. According to this meta-analysis, these are the rankings with massage on top, then cold water immersion and then active recovery, and we're going to add heat therapy in the same place. However, they didn't look at this method during the analysis. Now, as I've stated before, there is an easier way to go about massaging yourself. I personally use my massage gun from Away, and they were kind enough to send one to me, and this is honestly a lifesaver. I train a lot for my other sport, javelin throwing, but I also get injured quite often. In fact, I'm even injured right now. To battle against it, I used to do long massages, which made my thumbs tired, and honestly it wasn't that much fun. But since I've got this, I've used it every single day. For example, I'm struggling a lot with my lower back / hip pain for a long time now, and this helps me alleviate the tension surrounding that area. And I've also got a problem with my shoulder at the moment because of editing almost every single day and sitting behind the computer. And using this really helps me get through it most days. And whenever I've got sore muscles, I simply use it for a couple of minutes and then the pain fades away and feels less intense, so I am very pleased with the results. The nice thing about it is that it comes with different types of attachments to use for certain problems. Now don't worry, because the machine comes with a quick guide that tells you which attachment is best for which problem. It allows me to get to certain spots where I couldn't really reach that easily with my hands, so it definitely is helpful. It also comes with a little case, so I can easily bring it around to the gym for warming up or bring it along with me on certain trips. Because yes, this is also a nice way to warm up those muscles to make sure you get the most out of your training sessions. Now the battery life on this thing is actually insane. I've used it every single day for about 1 week and the battery still wasn't dead. Now I will show you a quick unboxing video of when I just got it, so you can see my first impressions. Okay, so I just got it packaged and I've already opened it up a little. So now we're going to check this out right away. It comes with a nice box, as you can see, but let's look at what's actually inside. Okay, so it comes with a nice little case. That's always very nice to take it with you. Now let's see what's actually in the case. Okay, that looks very clean and very nice. It's in a plastic bag, so I guess the water can't reach it, just in case something goes wrong with the delivery. But the delivery actually came quite fast, and so I can't really complain. I guess, yeah, so there's a button on the back of it to put it on, and you have to pick one of the attachments and put it right in there to let it work. It looks actually quite clean. Everything is in there that you need. Wait, what's this? Alright, so it looks like this is a quick guide with everything you need to know, because of course there are different types of attachments, and Apparently this one is best for your back, this one just for every part of your body and so on. So yeah, that's very nice actually. I'm going to give it a try since I don't know what I have to expect from it. I think it will feel quite nice, but let's make sure and try it out. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with this attachment since it seems to be the softest, and I kind of have a lot of muscle soreness from the previous workout that I had. So yeah, I think starting soft is definitely the way to go in that case. So yeah, let's give it a try. Now I should be able to feel the difference between my right pectoral muscle and my left pectoral muscle, since they're both equally sore. So let's see if this massage gun actually works. I'm pretty curious to see the results. But as you know from watching this video, massage helps to increase muscle recovery and helps to prevent muscle soreness. So let's see how it goes. Yeah, that definitely feels nice. It's not like it's painful or anything like that. I think my voice is going to sound kind of weird because of the vibrations coming from the massage gun and my microphone being on my body, but it definitely feels nice. So I'm going to try it a few minutes, see how it goes, and I'll give you the results in a few seconds. Okay, so I've tried it for a couple of minutes now and it feels actually quite amazing. I do feel the tension going away. It doesn't really hurt as much as in the beginning, but of course now I'm going to try to see if there is any difference between my right pectoral and my left pectoral, but I'm pretty sure that there is going to be some difference. Yeah, so right off the bat, it feels way more painful in my left pectoral than my right pectoral, so it definitely works, and it's not like it's some kind of placebo because massage is proven to work. So if you want to check them out, make sure to click the link in the description. You can find them on Amazon, but you can also check out their website, 828.com. So click the link in the description and get yours. They honestly feel amazing, and I do... My cat ruining my videos, nice. She just wanted to sit on the cardboard box right there. I think I'm going to leave her there, but yeah, let's continue. I don't really know anymore what I wanted to say because of my cat, but yeah, so I think it will help me with my workouts as well, because honestly, before starting my trainings, I always feel kind of stiff in mostly my legs and my lower back. And I think this will help me get them a little more loose to really increase that mobility while training. So squatting properly without any problems. So give it a try and let me know how it goes. Check them out with the link in the description, and I'll do the outro I think in my video right now. So yeah, let's get to it. And that about wraps it up for this video. So smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.